So when you do start up Canva, there's a fair few options that you can actually see that kind of appear on the home screen. You can pick and choose whatever type of document you want to start designing with, say for example social media. There's a lot of options that it allows you to sort of look at before you start designing. You can also create a new design using this top menu up here, so you can search whatever type of document you want. You can create a custom file size. Um, you can also upload documents and do things that way. But I would probably say when you do start up Canva is to kind of think about what you want to design for. Say for example, you want to do like a Instagram story video, so like a graphic but with a bit of video in there. You can pick and choose that because it gives you a lot of options to actually pick templates, and there's a lot of basic templates that Canva nicely designs. There's like they've got their new sort of font that they use, and they've got their new AI Magic Studio. So there's a few options that you can actually pick for. It's a bit overwhelming, but um, I would also probably suggest when you do start up is having a look at the options that you can pick from. All of these elements that you can actually pick from are interchangeable. So like the colors, the window, the graphic elements, you can, if you've got the paid version, you can obviously copy and use these fonts or these photographs or these colors in, like, say for example, an A4 or social media doc. So yeah, just whatever you can kind of think of. It's a bit overwhelming, but um, yeah, it gives you a lot of inspiration to sort of pick and choose from as well. Another way I'd probably say is to go into the templates window. This is where Canvas shows you different ways and different pieces of inspiration to kind of pick and choose from as well. So, you've got your art list, X Canva option here. You've got Instagram post, ads. There's a lot of different stuff. We had NAIDOC week the other week in July, so they're usually adding more and more to this list. But yeah, if you're even after a resume, like there's a lot of options here. Even meta ad templates, all the way. I think there was like gradient, so that's kind of in right now as well. So pick and choose that. Um, yeah, even like documents and pitch docs. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can pick from here. And then at the bottom you've got resumes, but also keep an eye out for Canva's logo creation. It makes it a lot easier too. It's changing the game already. So with that addition of AI. You can also look at the photos, icons, and yeah, they've got a lot of royalty-free imagery that you can pick and choose from. With icons as well, you can pick and choose, but the only thing is that you can't kind of create them from scratch. You can make them using the tools that Canva gives you, but for the most part, say for example, you want like a place mark, you've got to kind of find what sort of matches your aesthetic on the document that you're creating versus what Canva kind of gives you. So you can see that the little crown icon has a pro version, which I'm paying for a pro version, a basic one, but it's allowing me access to all these paid versions. So the free version is a bit limited, so you might want to think about paying for a paid version, at least a basic paid version anyway. Yeah, there's creators you can follow, that sort of thing, but I'll probably just have a look at the work kits and the templates. If you're a marketer or a designer, I think in HR, this is from the recent keynote as well. You can pick and choose. There's different workflows that you can kind of look that Canva has designed for you as well, like presentations, programs. This is from a HR perspective, a creative perspective, like mood boards, marketing, like planners and marketing plans, and then sales. This is good for maybe like a sales deck if you've got like a new business or a new idea. It's probably good to have a look and see what sort of templates they've got and pick and choose. So you can see how the stylistic themes are sort of weaving their way into the templates as well with gradients and whatnot. And there's a lot of moving image now, so that's kind of in at the moment. Yeah, so if you go back to home, this is where you can kind of create. So yeah, say for example you just wanted to do like a basic Facebook post or a Facebook story. You can just hit social media and go Facebook post, or you can just literally just do, a custom sized document, for example, and just go 1,000 by 1,000. We'll create one real quickly and I'll just show you the artboard. So when you create a new document, it'll open up in a new window, and you kind of have to retitle it as you wish. So we'll just go artwork 1. And then yeah, and then by default, it will give you styles and templates. Canva will give you based off, you know, what it thinks you might want to design. So say for example, you just want to do like food. Let's say you've got like a burger business or something. So there's a lot of different options. And say for example, you want to do like a grand opening post or something. So that's okay, I guess. Yeah, so it's got a few options. Yeah, maybe you've got like a retro um, style logo, which a lot of baristas, a lot of coffee companies in Sydney sort of have. You can actually see that it's got all these assets sort of pre-made, everything's there. You can hover and kind of click and select objects as well. So you can actually edit this as you wish, which is really, really cool. Basically, if you've got a template, it will give you the color scheme, it will give you everything based off this. So it's very, very handy, very powerful. Canva's quite powerful. So yeah. If you do want to add a new page, you can just go duplicate page or add page. You can change the way this looks as well if you go grid view. If you want to just, see these pages as a timeline sort of thing, you can make a video and edit how long these videos appear. If you want to resize a document, you can go resize and magic switch, so you can change this to whatever size you want. Yeah, and then you can actually print and share this in the top right as well. So if you want to say download this as a PNG, you can go download and then pick PNG and do it this way. I'll go into this in a bit more depth in a separate video on exporting files, but yeah, hopefully this kind of gives you a bit more insight into the basics. The AI tools are quite straightforward as well. Quick actions allow you to draw like text and do a few other things based off the graphics. But yeah, I'll go into this into another video as well. If you want to go back, you can always hit the hamburger menu and just go home. It'll load up your home, and then it will have it here as you've created. So you can see I've got a few things already there, but yeah, that's my recent document. All right.